welcome to John's Battle Making. Today we got the 1966 Batmobile. Got 6 issues, 15 to 20. Quite a lot to do. Excellent. Here we have the engine from previous. There she is. Looking absolutely superb. Brilliant. Love the detail on that as well. And the colouring, of course. And then we have is issue 15, or phase 15. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we go. Phase 15. We'll go through the magazine. The Joker goes to school. There we go. That's the magazine. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Batman 52. Excellent artwork as always. And here we have the car parts. In this phase, you fit the fuel line to the fuel filter, as well as receiving the first part of the chassis. Plus we get a screwdriver. Not a lot to do. Fit the fuel line, take that crossbar off, or retaining bar, and that is it. There are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Let's get the parts out. There we go. There's the fuel line. There's is the screwdriver. And there's that chassis. Yeah. Looking good. All the holes seem clear. Yep. Yeah, that looks fine. Excellent. First thing we need to do is take this fuel line. We can unravel it a little bit, and then we can pop it onto here. Just there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Brilliant. That is in place. Just like that. Pop that to one side. And we just need to remove this bar. Because obviously in the next few issues we will be putting the engine onto here, as well as lots of other detail. Shock absorbers and like. There we go. But that is phase 15 complete. Let's move on to phase 16. Here we go. Here we have phase 16. Going through the mag again. He meets his match, the Grizzly Ghoul. Season 1, episode 16. Robin's dead. Not a happy story. Batman 53. 3D. Amazing 3D. Let's have a 3D telly. There we go. And your car parts. In this phase you begin assembling the chassis that will underpin your Batmobile. So we get some tweezers, and we get front chassis rear frame and front chassis rear cross member. EM and GM screws. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Put these two pieces together, then we'll put them onto that chassis. Excellent. Let's get on with the build. Here we go. Phase 16. Get the parts out. Those are the EM screws. These are quite heavy, chunky pieces of metal. Die cast anyway. EM GM screws. There we go. And a pair of tweezers. Don't know how good they are, mind you, but might come in handy sometime. And basically all we do with these two pieces is put that across there like that. Yep. And attach that with the GM screw. Okay, now let's get one GM screw into there. I've put a little bit of oil on this screw as well. Helps it drive it home, and we are using the screwdriver that they gave us in phase 15. There we go. That's nice and tight. And we need this piece, and that will go just there like that. And we need EM screws for here. So again, I have popped some oil on this screw. Nothing's better than a wearer screwdriver, to be honest. We can see it coming apart a little bit already, that screwdriver. And there's my wearer one. But it has done its job. There we go, excellent. There we go. That's the chassis as it is, that cross member. Excellent stuff. Let's move on to phase 17. And here we have phase 17. True or false phase. Ooh, must be two phase that. There we go. Gothic Batman 54 Detective Comics. Looking absolutely superb, and there he is, the old Two-Face. Batman and Superman and the son of Batman. And in this phase you begin work on Batmobile's suspension system. So you have the front cross member, front left lower suspension arm, bumper, AM and AHM screws. There you go. And that is all we have to do. There's the result. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, here we have the parts. There we go, those are the parts. We have AHM and AM screws. And the first thing we need to do is take that little piece there and pop that across there. These have L stamps on them, but that needs to go there like so. And we fix that in place with AM screws. So as always, a little bit of oil into that screw, or onto that screw I should say. Excellent. Now we need this piece, and we've got to put two AHM screws in here and here. I think it's just to prep the threads basically. I don't think we're cutting a thread at all, but you know, they want us to do it. It does help. I don't know why they just don't say use a bit of oil. You know, maybe they've been listening in the past and now know that we all use 3-in-1 oil, or some of us do anyway. But if you struggle, oil is the best thing to use. So this is the front left lower suspension arm, and basically that will now go on to there like that. So we can get a screw through there like that and get that back into place again. There we go. There's obviously some movement in that, but that is how phase 17 looks. Excellent, brilliant stuff. Let's move on to phase 18. Okay, now phase 18. Holy hat race. Cracking picture. Robin is killed by the fans. There we go. Lovely artwork as always. And your car parts. In this phase you build the right lower suspension arm and continue assembling the suspension. So yep, that's the right side. Yeah, pop these two together and then we pop it onto that chassis, and we could put the engine onto the chassis. Excellent. I don't think any of that looks all that difficult at all. No, 3 screws, and that is the result. Excellent. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Let's get the parts out. So here we have the parts. There we go. You have the engine mounting bracket and the front right lower suspension arm, and then we have this bumper. Again, that will go on to here like that. A couple of AM screws, and then we just do what we did before with the AHM screws, I believe. We'll have a look at that in a sec. And we got the AM and CM and AHM screws. But first of all, we need the AM screws too. Okay, let's get the first one in, line this up. There we go. That's that piece. Nicely in place. The bumper. That little piece is what they call the bumper. Now we need 2 AHM screws in here just to prep them threads again. Okay, let's get the first AHM screw in here. Slowly does it. There we go. Did seem to be a bit of a blockage in there then. There we go, that's that cross member prepared. 2 AHM screws, AHM screws, and now we need the previous one from phase 17. And we need to pop this right suspension arm just there like that. So we'll get one of these screws again and pop this into place. Get that through there, and there we go. And obviously this one will go here like that. 2 more AHM screws. Get the first one into place. There we go, we'll get another one in here. Let's see, let's get the screw through. There we go. Tighten these up a little bit more. There we go. Let's say that should be excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4 AHM screws. There we have the right suspension, and there we have the left suspension. Excellent stuff. Okay, up next we need the chassis, so we can pop this into place just like that. Excellent. Then we'll come up like that and that. There we go. Pop that into place like that. And now we need CM screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get the first screw in. Again, as always, just a little bit of oil. Excellent, there we go. That's looking brilliant then. 4 screws. Brilliant stuff. There we go. Let's get the engine into place. Okay, now we have the engine, and basically we have 2 mounting points here and here for there and there. Also AM screws, and the front one here for here is a CM screw. So basically drop that on. As you can see, I've taken that fuel line off because it is quite long, and we just need to position this just like that. Yep, and we can get the 2 AM screws in first. So we can hold that, flip that over, and we'll get this AM screw in here. That has got that, brilliant. Again, as always, a little bit of oil, and we'll get that down there. Excellent. And now this one needs a CM screw. Get that fixed just there. Get over that again, flip that over, always make sure you're not fully tightened, and now I can put that fuel line back on. Brilliant. But that is the engine in place, looking just like that. And there we have that fuel line in place. Excellent. With these new tweezers. Brilliant stuff. Let's move on to phase 19. Here we go, phase 19. The perfect crime. Catwoman, looking beautiful. One bullet too many. Batman 56, 1956. There you go, lovely artwork. And your car parts. In this phase you fit covers to the front chassis and then fix the stabiliser to your model. So you have the front chassis left front cover, front chassis left rear cover, and front chassis right front and rear cover, stabiliser, bracket, stabiliser link bolt, AM and KP screws. There we go. I think this should be pretty straightforward. There we go. Covers there and there. And there's a stabiliser link bolt. There we go. And that is the stabiliser going all the way across there. And that is what we're left with. Excellent. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. There we go. Those are all the parts. They are all plastic. So we need the chassis again. Put them to one side with the engine. Here we have, that's the left, this is the right side. So get these 2 pieces. There we go. Let's see, let's get these into place. That will go there, like so. That will go there, like that. Should be doing the left first, apparently. So here we go. That is that piece there. This is the left side, of course. Just matches up with the curvature of everything, the shape of everything. There we go. So we've got the right side brackets and the left side cover brackets. Excellent. What do we need? We need AM screws for these. We have 4 for each side. There we go, that's that side completed. Now we can do this right side. Excellent, there we go. That's the right and left cover brackets in place. Brilliant stuff. Now we need those stabiliser link bolts. Okay, here's the first one. It basically goes into there, and we hold that in with a KP screw. There we go. That goes into that bumper bracket that we fitted earlier. Okay, let's get the first one into place. It goes just here, like that. If we can hold that like that, and get a KP screw in. Excellent, that's that first one in place. We can do this side. And proud of that. Put that there like so. Excellent. There we go. That's both of them in position. Okay, now we need this stabiliser. We need to turn the engine over, and basically it will fit into here and here. There's 2 brackets that we fit. That one goes there, and another one here with AM screws. And to make this a bit easier, not sure which is, let's see, try it this way. Get that through there, like so. There we go, that goes there and that goes there. That will go down there, and then the end fits onto that bolt we've just fitted there, like so. And this one will go on to there, like that. There we go. And we need these brackets over there to keep them in place with AM screws. Okay, let's get the first AM screw in here. There we go, that's that bracket in place. Just need to run it on this side now. Put that there. Get a screw, an AM screw. There we go, so that's that stabiliser in place. And 2 suspension arms. Brilliant stuff. Excellent, that's really looking well. There we go, no damage at all to the engine as well, so I put the toe down. Brilliant, let's move on to the last phase, phase 20. Phase 20, Catwoman features once again, Batman becomes a vampire. Batman 57, old man. Ooh. And your car parts. In this phase make significant progress in the assembly of the front left suspension with the upper and lower parts meeting. So we have the shock absorber rod, shock absorber coil spring, the mount, a shaft, front left upper suspension arm, steering spindle arm, lower ball arm, upper ball arm, AM, CM, EM, WM and AIM screws. Oh, Joker, love the Joker. There we go. There we go, fitting the upper arm, and that is what we're left with. Excellent, so without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. There we go, those are our parts. Excellent, so the first thing we need is 20F, 20H and 20G. Now 20G is that one, 20H is that one. You can see there's a significant difference between the two. Yep, make sure you don't get them mixed up. 20H goes on here, and 20G goes onto the bottom there like that, and we need WM screws to keep them in place. There we go. So we have 20H here, there we go, top one is 20H and this one is 20G, and we need to keep them in place with WM screws. So we'll get one that through here, there we go, that's 20G in place. 20H again, put that over the top there like so, and again we need a WM screw for this. That's them two pieces in place. Excellent stuff. Next we need 20D and 20C. That's these two pieces, and basically they will go together like that, and we'll fix it in place with a CM screw, two of, so holding that bracket there like so, and we can pop that through there. There we go, that's 20C and 20D. Next we need the front left suspension arm, and that will go across there like that, and we'll fix that in place with EM screws on either side. Okay, let's get the first EM screw into place. Excellent stuff. Now we need to fit the shock absorber coil, so we'll pop this to one side. Here we have the coil and its arm, and we need to fit this onto the left side, which is this side. Okay, let's get this spring into place. Holding the chassis like this, pop the spring in to there, and then we can pop it into place just there like so. Yep, there we go. Just be careful with that stabilizer because it is plastic, and that link. Now we need to pop this yep, through the middle and push that up. There we go. Need to secure this with two AM screws there and one AIM screw just here, centre that there. So AIM screw there and two AM screws underneath. Okay, now let's get this back into place again. Bring that around. There we go. This is a flange screw, this AIM screw. Obviously it's going to turn because I've not done the bottom part, but that is slightly in. We need two AM screws. So we get the first AM screw in here. So that's the two AM screws in place. And now we can secure this AIM screw. Excellent. Bit fiddly. Well, there we go. That is working fine. Just be careful of this stabilizer though, because it is plastic. Obviously we've got the other side to do yet, so there's not a great lot of movement there, as you can see, to get the coiled spring in. So get it into here first, because then it's a bigger gap and then it can drop into place. But excellent. Okay, now I'll flip the whole of the chassis over now, because we need to put 20F into place just there, and we need another AIM screw. There we go, that's nice and secure. Now we need the suspension arm. Next, secure the shock absorber mount 20C to the front chassis. Excellent, so we need to flip this over, and that will go just there, just like that. That looks brilliant. There we go, that's that ball end there. and we have 2 screws here, so we have CM screws for here. We need an AIM screw for here. There we go. That's looking fantastic. I'll zoom out a little bit. So there we go, that's the shock absorber mounts in place here. That's 20F, excellent. Yeah, will that move? Yeah, that should move there, that's brilliant. Yeah, obviously we get the wheel put on there, and then we got the steering rack to pop into place. We just need to do this right side now. But that is everything in place as it should be. Brilliant stuff. So that's phases 15 to 20 completed. I think I'll have to use this tool a lot more because it helps with highlighting all this black on black. Brilliant stuff. There we go, guys. That is everything completed for issues of phase 15 to 20. Looking brilliant. Nothing too fiddly, to be honest. The coil spring was a little bit fiddly, obviously, but yeah, I'll get it into this top end first when you've got it flipped over. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. Watch out for that stabilizer because it is, like I said, plastic. I can just see it easily breaking. I always do when it's plastic and metal, you know, especially that because it's acting like a spring, isn't it? To some effect, anyway. But there we go. That is looking absolutely brilliant. Lovely jubbly. Onwards and upwards to the next 6. Shouldn't be long, I won't be surprised. I think on the Fanhome website on my account, it does actually say that they're starting on the next delivery, so brilliant. Anyway, there we go, guys. That is it for this month. If you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month for the next 6 issues. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.